Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633 and today I'm bringing you a review of the Transformers Combiner Wars Generations Deluxe Class Protectobot Blades. Now Blades unfortunately also got hit with the retool issue like both Streetwise and First Aid, but I still think Blades looks really nice, and once again Hasbro did a really nice job designing it so that it actually looks quite different from Alpha Bravo. And since Alpha Bravo is one of the optional characters, for a lot of people who haven't picked up Alpha Bravo, this is kind of a fresh start anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They just needed to make a mold similar to what they did with the Optimus Prime and Motormaster to kind of, I guess, produce the line, to make more figures to the line. So they started with the different mold and went on from there. But anyways, just to show a little comparison between Alpha Bravo, he does have a little more less retooling than we saw with Streetwise, but the head actually does look really nice, and I think they did a nice job making a huge difference between Alpha Bravo and Blades here. And I also really like the paint job they gave it, since Alpha Bravo was mostly white and red. Blades is the complete opposite, where he's mostly red than white, so it is pretty cool to see quite the similarities, but also a lot of differences, at least in paint job wise. Blades comes with Transformers, the Combiner Wars, or just the Transformers as they're going forward with the ongoing series. Issue 35, so this is actually the second to last of the Deluxe Wave issues of IDW Comics. And I really enjoyed the storyline of at least the Combiner Wars, and I did enjoy Dark Cybertron, but I'm starting to like Combiner Wars a lot more. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the box. It shows the Blades in vehicle mode. He's actually part 1 of 5 of Defensor. He transforms in 13 steps, so it's the same thing as Alpha Bravo, since it is mostly the same mold. And he's marketed as the other arm of Defensor. So now, we'll go on to articulation points. Articulation is no different than what you've seen with Alpha Bravo. His head is on a ball joint, allows full movement. You can actually look quite a bit up, but not as much down. His arms are on ball joints, so allows full movement there. It can kind of bend outwards like this, but it's a bit stiff, so go. His hands can swivel, bend at the elbow with ratchets, which are really tight, but no other articulation in the arms. He does have a single waist joint, which allows full movement there. You kind of have to get it into place. Sometimes when it gets unlocked, it has problems, so I need to, I guess, turn it again just to be safe with. There you go. Legs are on ball joints, which allows full movement, and for some reason this piece doesn't like to stay very well on mine. Can swivel up on the leg there, bend at the knee, and his feet can pivot a bit to adjust to the transformation. He does have 2 weapons, which is pretty much the same you see with Alpha Bravo. As you can see, the gun is pretty much identical to Alpha Bravo's, and the combiner limb is a bit different, but that's about it. You can arm him up as usual. For some reason that just popped off on me, which didn't before, so one moment I'll get the limb here, reattach it. I'm just going to plug this back on fully. For some reason it fell off. So there you have him fully armed up, and yeah, it's cool that they actually still incorporated the weapons within the combiner limbs. We're now going to take these take these weapons off and go on to transformation. Now, just like Alpha Bravo, the transformation is no different. His head turns around, and you slide up the piece here. Turn the turbine piece in the back. Open up the legs. And it's good that it's a bit easier to do on my Blades here than it was on Alpha Bravo. You're going to turn this entire component around. Make sure that these pieces are flat, but we're just going to get this out of the way first. Then, you're going to plug these in here on both sides. And it snaps into place. Then you're going to collapse these pieces here. So, make sure that you line them together. Snaps in place. Turn these pieces around, and they snap into place. And then you snap these pieces into place here on top. Then you're going to plug in the hands onto the sides here, and then finish it off by plugging in the propeller piece here, and there you have Blades in his vehicle mode. Now, Blades is obviously just a full-on repaint, at least in terms of the vehicle mode of Alpha Bravo, since they didn't really retool anything in the vehicle mode, and mostly it was just the head that they changed. Just to show a comparison, here he is next to Alpha Bravo, so as you can see, it does have quite the similarity, even to the point where the rocket missiles are still on the arms as usual. And for some reason, his propeller works a little better than my Alpha Bravo, since this one has a little bit of a kind of a issue. It does bend quite easily on mine, but this one, the propellers aren't as finicky, so that's cool. He doesn't have the landing gear as usual, since it's pretty much just a flat helicopter. He can armor up, similar to Alpha Bravo. You could just plug this onto the bottom here, and then plug on the gun on the side here. And there you have Blades, fully armored up. So, he does stand pretty well, at least in this mode with that. So it does give you a little bit more of a kind of a flying stance here. Obviously, it's not too far off the ground, so there's not much you can do there. But I think they still did a nice job retooling and mostly repainting this mode from Alpha Bravo into Blades, and I think it's really nice. Now, even though he isn't the most extensive retool of Alpha Bravo, I think the mold itself is nice enough that they didn't have to change overall too much in order to make it into Blades. The new head is extremely awesome, and I really think they did a really nice job designing Blades and the overall mold itself. I still highly recommend picking this up, even if you have Alpha Bravo, and especially if you're a fan of Defensor, then you will be picking this up. But I think it's still really great, and I can't wait to finally fully form Defensor. Anyways, I got this from BBTS along with the other Protectobot Deluxes, and hopefully I will still eventually finally be able to get Hotspot and Grooves in the near future. But anyways, please comment and subscribe, and also check out Hirotaku and the other channels I linked down below. And also check me out on our Twitter under Darkon603, and I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.